Exclusive. UK civil servants tighten security amidst fears of US trade policy espionage. The unpredictable and rapidly shifting landscape of US trade policy under the Trump administration has sent shockwaves through global financial markets and irrevocably fractured key international relationships. The White House's imposition of unpredictable and escalating tariffs on trading partners, including China, the European Union, and the United Kingdom, has created a climate of uncertainty and heightened security concerns. This unprecedented situation has prompted a significant escalation in security protocols within the UK government. Sources within No. 10 Downing Street, the Foreign Office, and the Department for Business and Trade reveal a dramatic increase in the classification and restricted handling of sensitive negotiating documents. A far greater proportion of papers detailing the UK's negotiating positions are now designated as secret or top secret, reflecting a growing apprehension about potential US interception. These heightened classifications come with stringent guidelines on digital sharing, further emphasizing the determination to safeguard sensitive information. The enhanced security measures are not unique to the UK. Reports from the Financial Times indicate that the European Commission has similarly reevaluated its approach to information security, particularly concerning the risk of US interception. Commission employees traveling to the US are now reportedly issued burner phones, underscoring the widespread concern about the vulnerability of sensitive data. The Trump administration's justification for its sweeping tariff policies centers on the notion of a transition cost, suggesting that the short-term economic disruption is a necessary price to pay for long-term strategic gains. Despite claims of a desire to reach a mutually beneficial agreement with China, President Trump's actions paint a different picture. His incremental increases in tariffs on Chinese imports have now reached a staggering 145%, prompting a reciprocal response from China. China's countermeasures, announced on Friday, include a 125% tariff increase on U.S. goods. However, the Chinese Commerce Ministry's statement suggests a strategic shift. While acknowledging the retaliatory tariffs, the statement emphasizes that further escalation is unlikely, citing a lack of market acceptance for U.S. goods in China at the current tariff levels. The statement pointedly suggests that additional, unspecified countermeasures are being considered, hinting at a more nuanced approach beyond purely tariff-based retaliation. Adding to the already tense geopolitical environment, Chinese President Xi Jinping has directly appealed to the European Union, urging it to stand firm against what he described as President Trump's bullying tactics. This call for EU resistance underlines the far-reaching implications of the U.S. trade policies and the potential for a broader realignment of international alliances. The escalating trade war, coupled with the heightened security measures adopted by the UK and the EU, paints a stark picture of a global economic landscape deeply destabilized by unilateral trade actions. The implications extend far beyond simple economic considerations. They reveal a growing mistrust between key global powers and highlight the increased need for robust information security protocols in an increasingly volatile international climate. The situation underscores the intricate web of geopolitical maneuvering and the potentially far-reaching consequences of unpredictable trade policies. The dramatic shift in security protocols within the UK government reflects a profound change in the perceived threat landscape. The previously unthinkable, the need to actively protect sensitive negotiating documents from potential interception by a close ally, has become a stark reality, underscoring the gravity of the situation and the potential for long-term damage to international relations. The future trajectory of global trade and the dynamics of international cooperation remain deeply uncertain in the wake of these developments. The increased security measures are not merely a response to immediate concerns, but represent a fundamental shift in how governments approach information security and international relations in the face of unpredictable and potentially hostile foreign policy. The actions of both China and the EU in response to U.S. trade policies highlight a growing trend of strategic recalibration. The Chinese government's calculated approach to retaliation, emphasizing other countermeasures beyond tariffs, indicates a sophisticated understanding of economic leverage and a willingness to explore alternative strategies. Similarly, the EU's reported provision of burner phones to its officials underscores a proactive approach to safeguarding sensitive information and maintaining operational security in the face of perceived threats. The UK's decision to drastically increase security protocols for sensitive negotiating documents underscores a deep concern about the potential for espionage and information leakage. The move is not only a reaction to the present situation, but a recognition of the need for stronger safeguards in an environment marked by unpredictable and potentially hostile actions from a major trading partner. This shift in security posture reflects a fundamental reevaluation of the risks associated with international negotiations in the current geopolitical climate. The ramifications of this heightened security environment extend beyond individual documents. It signals a broader concern about the integrity of the negotiation process itself and the need to protect national interests in the face of uncertainty and potential threats. The heightened security measures will undoubtedly impact the speed and efficiency of negotiations, potentially creating further complexity and delay in resolving trade disputes. The long-term consequences of this heightened security climate remain to be seen, but it is clear that it will have a significant impact on the way international negotiations are conducted in the future.